Hello, I'm going to read the Beginner's Bible. So let's get started. The Beginner's Bible. The contents. The Old Testament. The beginning. Genesis 1. In the beginning, the world was empty. Darkness was everywhere, but God had a plan. God separated the light from the darkness. Let there be light, he said, and the light turned on. He called the light day, and he called the darkness night. This was the end of the very first day. Then God said, I will divide the waters. He separated the waters in the clouds above from the waters in the ocean below. He called the space between them sky. This was the end of the second day. Next, God rolled back the waters and some dry grounds appeared. He made plants of many shapes and colors. He made mountains, hills, and valleys. This was the end of the third day. God put a shining sun in the sky for daytime. He put a glowing moon and twinkling stars in the sky for nighttime. This was the end of the fourth day. On the fifth day, God made swishy fish and squiggly creatures to live in the oceans. Then God made birds to fly across the sky. On the sixth day, God made animals to creep, crawl, hop, and gallop. Then from the dust, God made the most wonderful creature of all, a person. God named him Adam. On the seventh day, God rested. Adam and Eve, Genesis 2. God had planted a beautiful garden for Adam in a place called Eden. A river flowed through the garden. Adam loved his new home. His job was to name all the animals and care for the garden. Adam loved all the animals, but he could not find a friend that was just right for him. So God created a woman, Adam named her Eve. She was just right for Adam. Adam and Eve loved each other. Together they took of God's garden. The sneaky snake, Genesis 3. Many trees grew in the gardens of Eden. God told Adam and Eve, you may eat from the fruit from any tree except for one. Never eat the fruit from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Now there was a sneaky snake in the garden. One day the snake saw Eve near the special tree. Did God really tell you not to eat the fruit from this tree? The snake wanted Eve to disobey God. It said, you should try some of this tasty fruit. If you eat it, you will be like God. You will be able to tell the difference between good and evil. The fruit looked tasty. Eve remembered what God had said, but she ate the fruit anyway. Then Eve gave some to Adam. He took a bite too. As the sun was going down, Adam and Eve heard God walking through the garden. He was looking for them. Adam and Eve hid among the trees. They were afraid. What have you done? God asked. Did you eat from the tree from the forbidden tree? Adam said, yes, but Eve gave it to me. Eve said, yes, but the snake tricked me. God told the snake, because of what you did, you will always crawl on your belly. Then he told Adam and Eve, because you disobeyed me, you can no longer live in the garden. Adam and Eve left the garden. God placed angels and a flaming sword to guard the entrance. Adam and Eve would not be allowed in the garden again. Noah's Ark. After Adam and Eve left the garden, many people were born. The people kept doing bad things and they forgot about God, except Noah. Noah loved God. God was sad that everyone but Noah forgot about him. He told Noah about his plan to start over. Make yourself an ark, God said. Here's how. So Noah and his family began working on the ark. When it was done, God said to take your family and 2 of every animal into the ark. Animals creeped, crawled, hopped, and galloped in Noah's new boat. After everyone was inside, the rain began to fall and fall and fall. The ark rocked its way and that way on the rising water. Finally, the rain stopped, water covering everything. And everyone inside the ark was safe. Noah and his family were very happy. One day, Noah sent a dove to find land. It flew but never found any, so it came back. 1 week later, Noah sent the dove out again. This time it brought him an olive leaf. Noah cheered. It must have found land. The ark finally came to rest on the top of a mountain. God told Noah to leave the ark. Noah and his family praised God. God put a beautiful rainbow in the sky. It was a sign of his promise to never flood the whole earth again. So this is the end. So I hope you enjoy it. See you on the next video. Bye.